Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a Santa Claus out of one of these 2-pack wall shelves. I also made a reindeer today, so if you'd like, check my channel out and you'll see how I made a reindeer as well. But today we're going to make Santa Claus. So I purchased this at the Dollar Tree. It's a 2-pack wall shelf, a little hanging shelf. It comes with two shelf bases that are wood. It comes with 2 strings and some jump hooks and some strings. Today out of this package we're going to use one piece of the base of the shelf. We're going to use both of the strings, and we're probably not going to use our little jump circle, so you can set that aside. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this white, and I'm going to paint it vertically. I'm going to check and see which side is better. See, this side is better. Sometimes it has little Mars in it. So let's paint it a white color. I'm going to probably do an antique white. I want this to be a rustic Santa Claus. Just put some white paint on there. I am using antique parchment paper from Apple Barrel Paints, which is from Walmart. I purchased it. It's very cheap. They're usually under $1 a piece for these acrylic craft paints. And I'm just going to paint this white. And it's okay it has holes in it, because we're going to cover up all those holes anyway. So if you'd like, you can fill in the holes with some spackling putty that they do sell at the Dollar Tree in the hardware department or aisle. But today I'm just going to cover them up so it doesn't matter. So there we go. We painted it white. Now I'm going to add a little bit of pink color, because I want our Santa Claus to have some rosy cheeks. So I'm going to get out a little bit of pink, a light pink color. Or actually, no, I don't have a light pink. I'm going to might use one of the Dollar Tree paints that I bought. And it's just a real light acrylic paint and a pink. Now, I will say these are very thin paint, so I wouldn't use them if you want a lot of coverage. I just want a very light coverage for Santa Claus today. So just gonna do a little bit pink for his rosy cheeks, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit of circles here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it with this white brush and just go right over it, just to give it a little pink there. So it's more concentrated on the cheek area, to right here and here where I drew the circles, but still gives it a little peachy color, because Santa has a peachy face from being out in the cold so much. So as you see, that pink paint is very thin from the Dollar Tree, so I only recommend it for washes or for little projects that aren't you're not worried that much about the coverage. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to create Santa's little beard. Now what I've done is I've taken the string that came with the shelf pack, and I'm going to cut a little section off, probably only a couple inches, maybe about that long, maybe 3 or 4 inches, just enough so you can tie a little piece. And then I'm going to take the rest of it, once I untangle it, and I'm going to put this the ends together. I'm going to fold the entire string. It's got a knot in it. After I take the knots out, I'm going to fold the entire string in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. So fold it in half again. And then fold it in half again, so that all the ends meet. Okay, it's folded again, and then fold it another time. And I would say fold it until it's about, I'd say maybe 4 inches long. So he has a nice fluffy beard. Now you can fold it again if you'd like, but it's kind of hard if you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little string we cut off, and I'm going to just tie all the pieces together in the middle. Just like that. Just a little tight little knot, and try your best to do it in the center. Just like this. So you have a little bundle. Okay. I'm going to do that with the other pack as well, or the other string. I'm going to cut off a little section, a couple inches long, and then I'm going to have the ends meet, and then fold it in half, and then fold it in half again, and then fold it in half again. And then I'm going to tie it in the middle with the little string we cut off in the beginning, and do another little bundle. So you have 2 little bundles. Tie it real tight. There we go. So we have 2 little bundles now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut each one of the little loops in the bundles. And you can make this Santa Claus as fluffy as you want, or like I'm doing, I'm going to make him kind of raggy, I guess, because it's a kind of a his little beard. It's a farmhouse, rustic look. So I'm just cutting all the little loops on each end. Like that. So we have 2 little bundles, just like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue those little bundles. Glue those little bundles with my hot glue gun to the bottom. And just stick them on. Right over those holes at the bottom. So he has a little beard. Just like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to make a little face for our Santa Claus. I'm going to take some black paint and make some little eyes, maybe like little cutesy eyes. And get some more paint on there. Okay. And I'm going to make a little nose. I'm going to take a button for his nose. And I'm trying to debate what, probably maybe, not sure if I should use a red button or a white button. I think I like the red better. I'm going to glue a little button nose on here for him, for our Santa Claus. Should be that way or this way. I think I like it this way. Got a little button nose for our Santa. Now I'm going to take some raffia. I'm going to make a little bow out of it. Just a simple little bow. That's all I need. And then I'm going to take some red fabric that I have, just a little square. I'm going to make a little hat. And I just have these little squares. And I'm just going to make a little pointed hat. So I'm going to fold my piece of fabric in half. And then I'm just going to cut it from the end to the folded end. I'm going to do kind of a rounded, so it looks like a Santa hat, or you can make this a gnome if you prefer. And then I'm going to hot glue our little hat to our Santa. And then on the back, just stand the little hat up, I'm going to use some wired ribbon that I have to give it so that it can move around. I just have some gingham ribbon here I'm gonna use, and I'm just gonna glue it to the back of my Santa Claus. Just cut this. I'm gonna taper it so it's tapered just like the Santa Claus hat. Glue that down. That way it's glued to the back of the hat, just like so. So it has some wire ribbon in it. I might cut this a little bit. I think I made it too long. I'll use the other part for gluing to the back here. And glue the rest of my ribbon, and then glue it to the back of the wood piece. And then I'll glue this to here. That way it'll stand up, just like that. And then we can also fold it and bend it if we need to or want to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it'd be nice if you had some fur. You could put a little bit of fur around here. I don't have any fur, unfortunately, or anything that looks like fur. And I couldn't see. I forgot to get some. You can use the dusters from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna put a button at the top of his hat, like a little pom-pom, like that. So you have your little Santa. Oh, be glued to the table, and then you can move the hat. And I think I might glue it this way and glue it down to the side. I think that'd be adorable. And that way you can bend it with the ribbon, the wired ribbon behind it. Just like that. And like I said, you can make this a little gnome if you want as well. And so we have our little beard. I feel like I put the beard a little low, so I'm going to actually take these off. Again. I'm going to put the beard a little bit higher up. And it's just hot glue. What do y'all think? You think that's better higher up? Or I should do maybe like this and like this, or just a little mustache beard, or I could do two of the little mustache beards to make a little beard like that, and then we can shape it. I think that might be better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up gluing them right under our Santa's nose. A little bit of space there, and put these together, and then I'm going to cut them to give it more of a V shape. Maybe have some of these up and twisted to make like his little mustache, like that, and then the rest of them. That one's a little long. And the rest of them will have hanging down. And I think I'm going to glue some of these together to cover up the other one. There we go. And that was better. Our little Santa Claus. And then you can pull those strings a little bit to get them even if you'd like. His little raggedy beard. You can spread them out a little bit, and you can cut them like I was talking about. You can cut them as much as you want, or just pull them to see if you need to make it a little bit, you know, longer on one side, because they're only held together with that little tie. You can make your little Santa like that. And then I'm going to put a little raffia, our little raffia bow we made. I'm going to put that on here, right here in the corner, for our little Santa. And then I'm probably I'm gonna get a little button. I think a green button would be nice, because it is Christmas after all. And we have red already, and we have white. So let's put a little green button up there. I think that's a little light. I'm going to find another button. And I got this little pack of buttons at the Dollar Tree. It's just a little bottle of buttons. A lot of times they're up there at the register, or near the register. So let me find a nice green button. There's all colors of buttons in here. So Alright, here's a nice green button. Put this little green button over here for our Santa. Alright, we have our little Santa. And he's sweet, and you can cut the raffia strings however you'd like. Let me fix that. I accidentally put my hand in the black there for his eye. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some white and I'm going to make a little some little like fur around his hat. I'm just dipping it in my white paint, and this is Snow White by Apple Barrel Paints. And I'm just dipping it on top of the fabric and the okay. And then we can make some white down here. And I think I might put a little bow right here. Or his little scarf is what I'm going to do. I have the leftover pieces from the hat, so I'm going to make him a little scarf. I'm going to cut these pieces. Move his little beard. Put a little scarf here. I'm going to have a little triangle here. I'm going to put the little triangle down for a scarf. And then I'm going to cover with his little rest of the scarf. There we go. There we have it. There's our little Santa, and put his beard back. Our little Santa Claus. Isn't he adorable? Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful day now.